What up, people? All right, so my name is Steve. I'm the disgruntled artist here, and today we're going to make a trash can robot because fuck it, why not? So I have class here in a couple hours, and we're in the digital effects and animation program. So hopefully this will help some of the other students and maybe some other aspiring professionals in the field to follow their dream and make trash can robots. Oh, get a little water here. So the program we're using is actually Maya. If it can catch up here. Okay. So I always like to start my work with a drawing, which I'm not going to show you guys because it's fairly embarrassing. So we're just going to get right to it. So there's a couple different ways to approach it. I'm not going to go over basics, clicky controls and shit like that. You're going to just have to, if you want to do this, learn the basics, go from there, but we're going to dive right into it. You can see I have kind of my own shelving set up. So if you have questions, leave in the chat, I guess. I'll have to get back to you or whatever. So let's start with making the initial trash can. So my shelf is set up to do some pretty basic poly shapes, like most people's shelves, I imagine, is set up. So give a second, my computer's running a little slow today, but we're catching up. Okay. So a lot of the stuff I do, tweaking-wise, I'm going to start in the attribute editor. I hate to actually go and start modifying things, stretching, and just adding extrusions, because it'll cause you issues down the line. So always cap it at 0. We'll start at, it's going to be high poly, so let's start at like 24. So we're going to grab it. It's going to be just a generic trash can thing. So we're going to grab this face here. I'm going to pull it up. Widen it out a little bit. Whoa, too much. We're going with like typical Oscar the Grouch trash can lid here. So the idea for me is it's gonna be kind of like a drone. It's gonna have little arms that fold out. We're gonna animate it later, maybe if I have time. Don't know. Who cares? I won't be rendering it out on here though, because it would just take way too much fucking time. So we're gonna start with some really basic shit. So I'm gonna do it in a couple parts here. Just keep it easy. So we're going to do the bottom of the trash can, and then we're going to do the top of the trash can. So we're going to keep it even, so 24. We're going to we're going to take away the subdivisions on the bottom. Bring up this trash can lid, shorten it down here. And trash can lids have kind of that curved top deal going on here. So I'm going to pull up my shitty reference file, and I may share it with, the group afterwards. I doubt it. But life. So let's see. So we're not. I don't know. We may. I mean, later. I don't know. Sky's the limit. So we're gonna grab it down, kind of scale it in. We're just going for roundabout shapes right now. So the idea as we're making this is just to get the kind of rough layout, because we're going to bevel, we're going to smooth things out, add little designs later, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And a lot of students I see making that first mistake is thinking your initial has to be perfect. Odds are we're probably going to scrap this bitch halfway through and then just start over. So I mean, fuck it, right? Alright, so that's going to be my trash can top, and we're going to operate in layers here. So on the right side we're going to add a new layer. Excuse me, I had like a pumpkin spice donut. This time of year I turned into like a basic white bitch. Alright, so bottom trash can. Bottom trash can. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do trash can. Bottom trash can. Invalid. Oh, okay, can't add that space. Mobby. Alright. So bottom trash can, then we're gonna do a top trash can. Ooh. Alright, and no, trash can lid. And again, feel free to name it whatever you want. You can name it Bob's Bitch Tits, or, Circle Dome. Fuck bitches get money. I mean, it's pretty easy stuff. I mean, it's nothing crazy. To name it whatever you want. I like to name stuff, you know, fun things. Give me just a second here. I'm waiting on something to load up, because that's fucking life. So in the meantime, while we're all sitting here, just enjoying my enjoying my commentary. So I've been doing this for a couple years now. Sorry, again, it is embarrassing that we're doing this now, but that's cool. You know, this is cool. We're doing this. We're going to, don't know how to share it. So fuck Facebook, right? No clue. Anyway, so I've been doing this for a couple years. So I started with Blender and then went into Maya because of a beautiful man, Ricardo, who told me that Yoda line. I forget. I've forgotten it by now. But that line, you do or do not, there is no try. I think that's it. Alright, so we're going to combine this here in a second. And again, I like to... No, you know what? Fuck that. I don't like that one. See that? See that? We just deleted shit. We don't have to do anything, you know, the way we don't want to. We're in control here. Maya's our bitch. So we're gonna reduce this to 2 here. We're gonna make one of these. Okay, so I'm gonna make my own trash can lid top because I hate the way the other ones are. So I'm gonna take these sides here. If I can get control of them here. And you know, a lot of people also are kind of scared of this extrude tool. Don't be. It's your friend. I mean, until it fucks you. But until then, it's cool. I mean, just get used to it. Alright, we're gonna bring it in here, see there? And then we may even extrude out a little bit more. Now take these faces here. I'm gonna take them, go down. Ooh, don't know what happened there. Don't like it though. Alright, so now I'm just gonna scale it in a little bit. Alright, and something else too. We're gonna start snapping shit. Alright, so up here, I'm gonna snap it to points. And I don't like the way that is. I mean, this looks shitty compared to everything else. So we're gonna reverse the mesh display. There we go. So now we're back. Dome piece is cool. Oh, still snapping. All right. So so one thing to remember too, as we're doing this, keep everything closed because we do a lot of Boolean difference in combination, and with open objects, really starts to fuck with things. You don't want to fuck with things. And I may even show you guys a little bit later what happens if you don't keep your objects closed. And just kind of little tricks of the trade. Alright, so that may be a little bit big, but, you know, cool deal. We can do this. And now it's scaled, and now I like it. Alright, so another thing, save. Save often, and save whenever something major happens, or you're about to do something major. Because Maya's a fickle bitch. If you've ever been married, it is just like marriage. It will shut down on you in a heartbeat. I mean, my marriage did. That's life. Okay, so we're going to call this Trashcan Robot. Using mechanical keyboard, so you may hear it. It can get annoying. I'll try to type slower. So we're working on that save. Ooh, we didn't see that. That student file? No, man. Not me. Not me. Okay. So you can see a basic shape. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... You know what? We're not. We're not going to combine these yet because we may start beveling and then we'll combine them after the bevel. You don't want to do too much before then. So now we have the basic shape. I think what we're going to do is we're going to refine the basic shape and then we're going to cut into it with... a couple just design pieces that I'll make out as we go. So the idea is it's going to be flying. We're going to have some little arms maybe. And I want the trash can lid to be kind of leaning, you know, so it's going to be kind of like give it whoa, not like that, but you get the idea. It's going to be kind of off the side. And it's going to be floating. So when we animate later, we're going to give them some hang time. You know, make it look good. Okay, so we're going for a very specific kind of trash can here. So just kind of going over it, I'm just thinking about next steps. So there's a couple ways we can go about it. We can do Let's start on the trash can lid, because I feel like that may be a little easier to grasp here at the beginning. All right, so let's start on the handle here. So we're gonna go ahead and start beveling this shit, and let's see, we'll just grab it from the other side. It's gonna be like that. All right, so we're gonna go into and let's be real here. This bevel tool is probably the greatest thing on the goddamn planet. All right, so we're gonna do some heavy bevels. So this is gonna be our high poly. We're gonna reduce to low poly, maybe in the bake. I don't know if we'll stream that, just because my computer's already a piece of shit, and you know, I'm not ready for that commitment. All right, and don't worry too much about your bevels being a little messy here. For the most part, as long as they're a quads, this is an in-gone. So we'll clean it up, need be. A lot of this stuff we'll sort out in the end. All right, so let's give it a little flavor here. There we go. Maybe take this middle one. Ooh, there we go. And again, I'm not gonna go over specific controls, just because it would take me a while to go over my process, because everybody's different with their process. You know, me and another guy do this fairly often, and his process is completely different from mine. So let's see here. So, and this is another reason I don't like to really destroy objects yet, because we're gonna be doing a lot of this beveling, and we kind of want it to stay at least semi-functional. So we have some slight issues here, so let's do this. Let's grab these.